Greetings, Beltaloda, and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's Expanse Day, the best day of the week. And today's Expanse Day is extra special. Today's Expanse Day is bittersweet because today we begin the final chapter, the final leg, the final arc of the beautiful tale known as The Expanse, as we watch Season 6, Episode 1, Strange Dogs. There is absolutely nothing that I could say about this show that you don't already know, so there's nothing to it but to do it, friends. This is an experience. We are believing with the creatives. They are presenting a masterpiece made by masters and characterization portrayed by actors without par. Oh, my friends, before we get started, if you could do me a huge favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time it's Expanse Day. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. Not a fan of Patreon? Stick with us here on YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes about a day early, plus any bonus episodes we come up with. And there may be one in the works for The Expanse, my friends. But all that is then and this is now, and now it's time to start. Now it's time to begin the end as we watch Season 6, Episode 1, Strange Dogs. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go!
My name is Makoina.
This prick still has rocks flying, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he does.
It's a risk we all take.
He died saving me. I'm so sorry.
Making a choice to save your family. As far as last stands go, that's the one I'd pick.
Don't say stuff like that, Amos, because I think it's foreshadowing. Going out saving your family. Ooh, no, can't do that.
The proto-molecule.
Why would Martians take proto-molecules through their ring after what it did on Ilus?
They're activating everything. Whatever the hell that thing was floating over that planet.
Cruncher.
Cruncher? Is this an alien planet? Please don't let something horrific happen to this child. They might not be able to eat that. Might be like poison to him.
Hey, what are you? It's okay. It's okay. You can come out. I'm friendly. See?
She should not be here.
It's okay. It's okay.
What was she doing out there? She looks familiar too, that little actress. That young actress. 673, Planet 2. Laconia. Heard that name. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it wrong that I dream about ways to take out Marco? It is. It's wrong. Well, if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. That is a favorite pastime of mine. I'm sitting at work, thinking about murder. For many reasons. Oh my God. All right, friends, let's do it. Let's start the last one. Let's watch one last episode 1, my friends. Is this a replay, I'm hoping? Oh, Jesus. Nope. Where are we getting hit? Oh my God. Yeah, way to get hungry. The big dog joins the fight, eh?
Now Earthers know what it feels like to be Belta.
Is that the dude from the very first episode? The Street Prophet? Was that the same guy? Oh, that's crazy if that was. The guy that well-wallowed. Yeah.
The combined railgun barrage destroyed the 3 incoming rocks.
I used to like shooting stars.
I never did.
Huh.
We have
knocked down nearly every rock Marco and Neros has thrown at us for the last 6 months. As 200 individual strikes.
Dear God.
Mars has assured us there will be one more Donager class operational within the month.
And we'll have 3 more battleships ready for deployment by year's end. The yards are working around the clock.
If Mars can't use the gate, they might be back to being Mars. Ooh, that's what I thought.
Repurposing our atmospheric CO2 scrubbers isn't working. Not well enough.
Oh my God. We're gonna have to terraform fucking Earth.
The corn was ready to harvest. The stalks were so heavy they bent.
You got Christian Avasarala pissed, Marco. May God have mercy on your soul. Big dog gonna hunt.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know, they must be hugging one of the ropes.
PDC-3 is jammed.
Great shot.
PDC-5 is also red. Power out.
Oh, fuck me. Who's flying?
They're running.
Firing one.
Come on. Splash 2. In the belt. Day 187. Holy shit.
Well, I guess that confirms the rumors of free Navy activity in this area.
Is Holden flying?
Do you think I could convince Chrissy to pay us for every one of these assholes we take out?
I'd like to see you try.
I'm serious.
Chrissy.
No way a little skiff like that could have launched rocks this big. I'm gonna take us in for a closer look.
No, we should keep our distance.
Why?
I'll send in a drone.
Shrapnel took out a whole camera. Guess I'm gonna have to go out there and see if we got any holes that need plugging.
They're tired.
It looked to me
Like a series of transient spikes trip the surge protectors?
you took the words right out of my mouth.
Clarissa, look at you.
I'm on it.
Good.
Ha, awesome. Damn. I miss Alex bad. It's like the heart and soul was taken out of the ship. It's just like business now. There's no... I don't know. I'm just going to leave my comments to myself for right now, but you all know how I felt about Alex. He was the ship's counselor. He was just alive. Look at you showing off, Expanse. Look at you showing off. I'm not sure I like Holden being the pilot. Wish we could have kept Bull.
It's a drive.
They're putting drives on rocks now? You're gonna arrows this shit? Oh my God, is this a shipyard? Oh, we gotta run. Oh no, this is serious. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought we were going into the asteroid. I was like, holy shit, run. What would your very pious father think about all of this?
So far, my projections have been right on track.
Oh my God, look at this prick.
With the combination of hydroponics and live soil farming, we should be able to increase food production on Sirius by 15 to 20% in the first year alone.
Oh my God, I know her from 90210.
And Fred Johnson is dead, both of them, and all their failures swept away.
He killed Dawes? Wow.
The last report from Ganymede said crop yields were up.
Yes, but...
So Ganymede's functional at least a bit.
We've had a few scattered reports, but none of them panned out. We could up the bounty.
More money? Is that the best you can do? Increase the bounty on Joma 20%. And the Rocinante as well.
Anybody gonna eat? Anybody worried about eating? He's not made out of cake, everybody. I like this fucking dandy jacket he's got on with the wings and shit. Get the fuck out of my face with this guy.
Considered this station to be a home.
Oh, yeah.
To me and to every other belter.
That's why you were going to blow it up.
We forged our identities here. And now we will turn it into the jewel it was always meant to be.
How? How?
Ceres will be the capital city of our Belter nation.
Okay.
A place all Belters can be proud of. And forever call home!
Let's see what happens when the bard's got to roll up his sleeves and get his hands dirty instead of just talking. I think I know how it's going to go. Fucking prick. Expertly portrayed by the actor, everybody. The character of Marco Inaros is a colossal galactic prick. This is going to be a drummer. What are they doing?
Not yet. It's a direct fire weapon. It has to line up perfectly.
Is it a railgun?
Port thruster. 10-degree yaw.
Look at her finger. Great acting.
On your signal.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, this show, everybody puts so much into their characters.
Now!
It's the wrong fucking button.
What did you do?
Oh my God.
They're locking in on our transmitter. Changing course, heading right for us.
Passion! I'm sorry.
I mean, she's not a soldier, to be very fair. I'm not sure.
We got him.
She's picked up more people.
We transferred most of the fuel. 1 tank of water, 2 pallets of rations.
Munitions.
1 torpedo.
Which brings our missile load to a grand total of 3.
Oh my God. She can't blame herself. I mean, again, this is military stuff. I mean, okay, it's oh, who's going? Someone's going down. I thought that was the drone at first, till I saw the boots. I don't know if I like this, Kirk, taking your own landing party.
But given the number of colony ships the Free Navy's plundered,
There's bound to be a lot more of these. We have to figure out how they're being triggered.
The trigger module will probably be with the guidance system, which would have been an add-on to a setup like this. So look for a box wired directly to the reactor, either with or without an antenna.
And there it is. It's exactly what you said, Naomi. Seldom wrong and right again. This is a very, visually compelling episode.
I just realized this is the first time I've flown the Rosie. First time I ever had to.
I know what that feels like.
God, I mean, I guess I'm never getting over that.
Yeah, that's the navigation computer.
I see the diagnostic port.
What the hell? The hell is that?
Copy that.
It's... We need some more crew. What is that?
Naomi?
What is that?
Then what's going on?
I think the magnetic bottle's cycling up.
You've started the reactor.
I must have tripped the fail-safe.
No, you need to get out of there.
Jim, listen to her. Jim?
What the fuck are you doing?
You need to get out of there now! Get behind the ridge post and I'll drop between you and the dry cube as you can!
Jim?
Damn it! You have to get out of there! You have to move! Jim, you have to get out of there now!
Jim! Oh my God. that was the last of your lives, Jim Holden. At this point, if I had been with this crew, whatever Naomi said, I'd do.
Never sure if I could break it, shut it down.
Just come back inside, please.
God, we're on the raggedy edge here, man. I hate to see this.
Good work.
Good teacher.
Let's go get Prax. Can we get Prax?
Is there something you need Peaches to do differently?
I don't really care what she does. The only reason she's here is because you decided to make her part of the crew. As if that could replace Alex.
I don't think he was trying to replace Alex. He didn't even... I mean, this is happening with Alex or without him.
Nothing to do with Alex.
Yeah.
And you know, you made some pretty big decisions for all of us without talking to me.
Protomolecule missile, Naomi.
Cut Peaches a fucking break, like we all did for you.
You should find somewhere else to be.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is what happens when you don't have Alex. He was able to diffuse stuff like this.
She made a mistake. We all have.
This one cost us the ship. It's not her first mistake.
She hasn't been sleeping.
She isn't built for this.
Yeah, I mean...
Not anymore. I'm a fighter now.
Okay.
We have lost so much already.
Just get her off of fire control.
You are my captain. Whatever you choose, I choose also.
I like this guy. Is it Joseph? Is that his Joseph?
We will make do. Give us a moment, please.
Aye, Captain.
She knows. She knows.
A place where you can stay.
No, I don't want to leave you.
It isn't forever. When this is all over, we will.
It might never be over.
See, Philip, he was the gun on the pella. Yeah, I was gun on the corner.
He was gonna meet.
Filipito thinks he's funny now, huh?
Were you part of the attacks on Earth?
Be careful.
Philip, he was the tip of the spear.
These could literally be agents sent in to kill people.
Dustus. He killed a science ship near Venus before they could spoil the planet.
Oh.
Oh, that?
Even better looking than his father? Oh my God. Make sure Marco doesn't hear that.
It's just coffee.
This fucking prick.
I could use something to keep me awake.
You're not allowed to drink coffee.
We owe these people nothing.
Cities is our capital. These are our people. Your job is to get them what they need.
This motherfucker wanted to be in charge and sit on the throne. Governing? Not so much. That's a fucking shocker.
And I saw this. That's one of the rogue MCR and gunships that finished off our fleet at the ring. It reminded me of the artifact on Illis. The thing that wiped out the proto-molecule builders.
It's not our problem anymore.
It's always Jim's problem.
The only reason that I'm still out here instead of drinking myself blind on Luna is because I don't want to abandon you. So don't abandon us.
Hey,
What's wrong?
I found something. I pulled as many signal relays in the belt as I could, looking for coded bursts at that frequency over the past few months.
Oh my God.
Found a bunch of them.
Where are they aimed?
Yeah, I triangulated the signals to see if I could find out where the transmission came from.
There we go.
Quietly watching Earth's defenses and timing them to keep them pinned down.
There were several references in the guidance logs, too. And as your dragon.
As dragon.
If we could find it and take it out, it could seriously reduce Marco's ability to keep hitting Earth. Prepare to get underway.
Aye, Captain.
You gotta listen to Amos.
I tried for so long to stay away from the violence, but Marco pulled me back into it. And now the people we're hunting and killing, the same ones I used to call my own.
What are we gonna do here? Zenobia.
Madam Secretary, do you believe the MCR Commission tried to whitewash their complicity in the
comments on the
pre-Navy
food
attacks?
riot in Kinshasa?
Not now, please. The communications director will be scheduling
Madam, is
a
it true
conference
you
shortly.
reached out
Thank
to
you.
Marco and Naros to discuss a peace treaty?
That'll bring her back.
Anybody in your cabinet propose negotiations?
The deliberations of my cabinet in a time of war are a matter of national security and none of your fucking business.
Madam Secretary General, the people of this planet have been through hell and it's only getting worse. They're just looking for honest answers. You owe them that.
She's given everything.
You know, Sergeant, if you want my advice,
I don't.
You should try to impress upon your boss the fact that she has constituents, not subjects.
Are they going to vote her out of office? Again?
One thing I always liked about you is you kind of suck at lying.
And Monica's back on my shit list. she's a good reporter, but...
Let's get out of here.
I just got here.
Jesus, Philip!
This all it takes with your other girls.
The girls. Oh, that's your problem.
You should go find one of them.
You're fucking lucky I'm even talking to someone like you.
What? Someone like what?
Shouldn't they laugh at you, huh?
Come on, don't do this.
Why? The fuck you gonna do about it, huh?
He's gonna knock you the fuck out is what he's gonna do. Holy shit! I guess so much for the Philip redemption arc.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy this sensation.
Look at you showing off.
The whole planet not putting me down for once. Time for your performance review.
What?
You hate this job.
Yes, she does.
Your problem is that you're a Marine. You're sick of doing nothing.
So are you.
So is the whole fucking planet.
Christian doesn't have an option.
I just received word from Holden. He believes they've located an Inaros spotter ship. They're going to check it out.
You're going with them. Please, you're going with them. Please, you're going with them.
That would be good.
Fuck good. We need better than good.
You're going with them?
Something to give us a reason to hope.
What are you thinking, Christian?
You have something in mind?
I do.
Haha. Woo! Holy shit. We're off and running, friends. All right, everybody, we just got done watching The Expanse, Season 6, Episode 1, Strange Dogs. And the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just got done watching Strange Dogs, the first premiere episode of the final season of The Expanse, Season 6. I think the best thing to start with is the state of affairs on the Rossi right now. And obviously, I mean, you can say, you know, nerves are running thin and people are getting sick of the fighting and this isn't them. All of those things are true. I think it's easy to extrapolate that just by their demeanor and just by their, you know, kind of very kind of abrasive interactions between each other. But again, the character of Alex was a vital component to the Rossi, and not just because of the ability to pilot her or, you know, to get her in and out of trouble and things like that. He was a vital cog to the inner workings, the politics, so to speak. You know, the smoothing out the rough edges that obviously are going to happen in some like a small ecosystem like the Rossi. You know, you've got very strong personalities in each and every one of the characters. In fact, I would say the only personality that wasn't it wasn't exerted so much was Alex. Alex knew when to throttle back. Could Alex be over the top? Absolutely, you know. But again, he was never over the top to eclipse somebody else. If somebody else kind of got, you know, fired up or got heated about something, Alex seldom matched that. He would pull back. You know, he would pull back. Let's talk about this. Let's see how you're going. You know, and then he would work through everything. Did that always work? Absolutely not. Did it work more often than it didn't? Absolutely. And that was the vital component, the missing, you know, recipe, the secret ingredient that was the Rossi. We've had months now. And so, you know, there's obviously survivor's guilt with Naomi. Naomi's got a ton of trauma that I would think it's safe to say that she has no way of unpacking in the time that we've ended season 5 and started season 6. Constant struggle, constant fight. We see Jim starting to slide back into that Ahab role that he had, where he was the proto-molecule or nothing. Now it's like, finish the fight. Well, Bud, this fight could be going on for a very long time. The problem is Jim doesn't have like a throttle. You know, he doesn't, give me half speed, give me, you know, 3/4 speed. It is 100% full speed. It's a go. or it's not, or it's full stop. And that's just Jim Holden's character. He is committed entirely to something that he is doing. He's the paladin. He's the oath-born paladin that once he, in his mind, makes an idea like, oh, I've got to do this, or this has to be done, or this person needs to be punished, or I need to get so-and-so somewhere. He is going to do it or die trying. And the problem is he's starting to take even minor instances and minor kind of excursions or moments and give that the same import, the same type of like maximum Jim that we've seen. That's him banging on that thing and not listening to Naomi and getting the fuck off that rock. You know, Jim has burned through a lot of lives doing shit like this. You know, a lot of lives that, you know, a lot of other people that weren't so star-crossed or, you know, I guess a star-aligned and blessed would have gone down. And, you know, Amos is doing an interesting job here of kind of filling in certain things. Amos going to Naomi, is there something that Peaches could do that, you know, would make your attitude a little bit better? That is well outside of Amos's wheelhouse, you know, but he's trying. The overture was made. You know, what can she do? You know, is there something can be done? That's more Alex shit than we've ever seen from Amos. The problem is Amos isn't that type of person. You know, he's going to default to his survival tactics. He's going to default to his predator ways, his hunter, you know, his basically, you know, he doesn't have the nuances. He's done an amazing job even being able to ask that question, even being able to pose that of Naomi, you know, but again, he can't get into a deep development like when she says, oh, you know, I don't know this, or you're the one that brought her, you know, and it's all deflection and shit like that. And, you know, he's just going to, at some point, Amos is going to say, you know, this isn't really my bag, so I'm going to push back and you need to figure your shit out. Enter the Holden conversation where he said basically the same thing. I'm out here because I don't want to let you the fuck down. I'm out here for you. You need to be out here for us. We can't have you in your own head again, fighting wars against shadow enemies, you know, seeing the victory. The goal is the only thing, you know, that shining beacon on the hill that you are putting all of your resources, thoughts, everything drive into that direction. You need to remember us. And again, Amos is trying, but he is not Alex. You know, there's no one that's Alex that knows, that has the same comfort level, that can address everybody else the way that he would. And so the Rossi as a country, the Rossi as a home is suffering mightily because of it. And I don't know the way out of that. I mean, we've had several characters that in a pinch could come in, and I'm thinking of Anna, really. Anna was probably she was a greater version of what Alex could do, but she could do it on a scale of people she didn't even meet. You know, she didn't have to have the familiarity that Alex had to be able to kind of, you know, approach them with these maybe tougher things to talk about, or, you know, she could go right in and start talking to somebody and really kind of help them with a situation, or work through it, or be the listening ear. We need a character like that, you know, and Prax was very similar to that too, in that he was just a kinder person, you know, he had that, a different air about him, but we don't have Anna, Prax, or Alex right now. We don't have anybody that has that core that, you know, at the center is kindness. At the center is a legitimate reason for wanting to know how another person is feeling. We have that in Alex, we have that in Prax, we have that in Anna, we have that on no one else on this fucking boat. Nobody. Not in their current states. Now, again, if somebody put a gun to their heads and be like, you know, like, hey, you need to be nice to Naomi, or in a situation where they were kind of forced to see the way they had been acting, I think that like Jim especially would be like, holy shit, no, wait a minute, what am I doing? You know, but he's not going to see that. He has no one to present that to him. You're acting this way. Amos tried it and it caught him a little bit, but then he was immediately back into, you know, talking with Naomi. We had the spotter ship, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, he was folded right back into it. Alex is the one that's like a dog with a bone. He would, you know, make sure that he continued to reinforce this type of stuff. And so would Anna, you know, and so would Prax, very much so with Amos. I don't know who we bring in. Bobby's not the answer either. I'm praying Bobby gets on the ship just to add a different dynamic, just to add a, you know, a moment where maybe she could call people out. In many ways, it's almost like they need a hint. The Rossi needs a hint, a touch of what Drummer and her crew have or had. That familial, being able to discuss things, having open conversations, being able to really kind of work through shit. And of course, we've seen where Drummer's crew is been fractured, that didn't work out well for them when they were pressed with the same type of stressors. So it's a very difficult situation that I'm not really sure has an answer other than Alex. And Alex isn't here and will not be here anymore. Whew. I don't know, friends. I guess we'll end with this. I'm not sure what they're doing with Philip's character right now, other than to make him exceptionally realistic in the situation. We have a young kid who is given a tremendous amount of power, a tremendous amount of clout, a tremendous amount of influence, all of it, surrogated from his father, but at the same time, he's able to wield that, he's has plenty of friends that he is having extracurricular affairs with, but that doesn't mean anything. It was absolutely what a kid, like you all said, that I think in the books he was 15, so he's a teenager of some kinds. Of course, that's the way a teenager is going to act, thinking that he's invincible, thinking that he's got all this stuff. But at the same time, this is what somebody that is camouflaging their true emotions would act like too. Throwing yourself into the arms of someone else for a moment, I forget. Drinking a whole bunch, I forget. Staying away from, the father, or living old tales that were, stories that had an air quote interesting ending or happy ending, a moment of victory. I forget about my current problems and plights. And so whether or not he's still thinking about Naomi, I don't think so. I think he probably has her in his mind, but certainly not something that's driving this attitude. I definitely think this is gearing up towards a bit of I think Marco sees it too, and Marco's kind of done with him. He doesn't really need Philip anymore. He's got a whole army now that he needs. Philip can do whatever the fuck he wants. Philip is his son, and all that really is an extension. It's like, there's my hat, there's my coat and tails right there, everybody. Whenever I want to really put a shine on my appearance, I'll have my son stand beside me, and I can tell you everything that I told him to do, and he did it. Isn't that awesome? I don't know, friends. This is a downer one to start with. I knew that there was going to be something like this when we had a continuation, a true continuation, a cliffhanger ending in season 5-esque, and then going right into season 6. I knew that they had no reason to, start this one off happy. A lot of people compared season 5 to The Empire Strikes Back and the ending and feel you had at the end of that. I completely agree. A very similar kind of, at the very least, non-victorious feeling at the end of 5, which definitely has gotten worse, which has deteriorated to this point, and we see it in every level of Earth, the Rossi, government. We see it in Marco's factions. We see it in Drummer's crew. Everything has gotten worse. Everything has gotten darker. And we haven't even found out what the fuck's going on over in ring space with that little blurb we got at the beginning. Woo, friends. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's Expanse Day. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. But my dear friends, all that is then, and this is now, and now it's time to say goodbye. So where should we say goodbye from? Well, friends, I'm already getting choked up. I thought at the end of season 5, this is where I'd want to say goodbye from. And I'm so glad they showed this at the very top of season 6, because this is where I want to say goodbye from. I want to say goodbye from the plaque with the Rossi and her owners. And I want us to look at Alex's name, and I want to feel his absence. And while we stand there and while we feel that, maybe we can provide a little bit of energy to that grand craft, a little taste of what Alex carried throughout the halls of that ship, and maybe a spark can carry a flame and reignite our crew into who we know they are. Friends, until we have such time to continue this fantastic, fantastic tale, Vulcan Rome, and I'll see you.